So, I really like it when Jesus wins. And I really like it when I get to be a carrier. And that's the thing that God challenged me in, I guess a year or so ago, was to stop just participating in movements. Because gifting and talent and different things, or even just attending different things, you can be a part of so many things, but it actually isn't in you. Does that make sense? And it's like the idea when the many will say to me on that day, did we not cast out demons in your name? And it's like, there's a lot of people who are a part of great moves of God, but the great move of God hasn't gotten into them. And when the Lord challenged me to, he's like, be a carrier. It was that thing of like, don't just participate in the move, but like, be the move. That's the difference between where you step, everywhere is holy ground. Where you step, things become consecrated. Because in the Old Testament, if a clean thing touched an unclean thing, the clean thing became unclean. And there was a purification process. And you had to wait but in the New Testament, when Jesus came on the scene, specifically just talking about lepers, you move into this thing, it's like when the clean thing touches the unclean thing becomes clean. And fortunately for us, that's the gospel we live in. That if you stay clean, you get to go out to the pure. All things are pure. Step out in there, touch that unclean thing, and command it to be clean in Jesus' name. Command healing in Jesus' name. Command freedom. Bring healing. Bring deliverance in Jesus' name. Like, this is the gospel. This is the power of God, is that when we step on the scene, unclean things become clean. But it can't happen there's so many people who have language for it, but they haven't paid the price behind the scenes to actually carry it. We hijack the terms, but we don't walk in the power. And God, I'm just asking you to purify your church and let us return to you. Let us return to you, Jesus, as the first thing, as our first love. That we would throw off all these other distractions, that we would seek you first as the treasure of our heart, God. That we would seek you first and keep the first things first. Because what happens is we let things sneak in and matter more than what matters most. It's a daily decision. I have decided to follow Jesus is a daily decision.